Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Trash Mob, our Dungeon World campaign that we've in episode 5 of. My name's Bolthra. I thank everybody for joining. Going to go ahead and introduce my players, let them tell us who they're playing, and then we're going to jump right in. We're missing Q tonight, so we will see if we can get by with just keeping Curly and Killian in the background. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and meet our players. Let's first talk to Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm playing Helga. She's from Winter Spring, way up north, and a vegetarian barbarian.
Alrighty. And Jeffrey.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey. I'm playing the sulky salamander Sulfur Heart. Wow, alliteration. I got it.
There you go.
And Vivi.
Oh,
there
okay,
we
never mind.
There we are.
My thing started flashing. I was really nervous.
Uh-oh. It's stuck like that.
Really nervous.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's what happens when you do the hokey pokey. I don't know. And you don't turn yourself about. So. All right, we will.
Very crucial stuff.
Give her a minute, you know?
Yeah, we'll give her a minute to come back.
Anyway,
Yeah, let's.
Oh, it's stuttering.
Okay.
She probably can't tell I said
We're
that.
holding a seance. Can you hear us? Are you there?
Knock twice if you can hear us.
Right.
No. Okay. Let's just go ahead and give our recap from last week. So the mob had decided to perhaps maybe try to do a good deed and had gone to introduce themselves to the Duchess of Eastalia in Sertanema, and had this beautiful palace sort of set up that she lived in, except not everything seemed really on the up and up. And
you
hello.
thought you could get rid of me. I've joined on my phone.
All right.
that answers a valuable question because I wanted to see if people could join from their phones, and they can. So
Yeah.
that's good to know. Okay, now you have no sound. Let's see.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Nope, you have no sound.
Bare audio today.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Give me a second. All right, this is my first time doing it. Oh,
Wait.
oh man. All right,
Okay.
it's got to be by this angle. Hi,
Okay.
my name is Liv. I play Sparrow. This doesn't usually happen. Sparrow's just your man, you know? Manjen just wants to go around, have fun, spread Kinkle further around, and have a great time. And like him, I'm a hot mess too. So get ready to see it.
You may have to get a little bit closer when you talk.
Yes,
So-
sir.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, anyway, glad to see we have the whole mob here. Yeah, so they had decided to check out the Duchess's digs, as it were, and it seemed like something wasn't on the up and up, and they found out some information that the whole thing might be an illusion, that maybe she was some kind of evil witch, and they decided it might be best not to mess with her. So the mob picked up everything they had. They decided they were going to head to Grey Garden, to the far south, and as it turns out, the escorts are with them. Jessica and Vesica are from, they have an uncle in Grey Garden. So they decided, let's head south and see what we can find. They've been out starting to walk south, and let me get the map here. I should have had it ready to go. This is what you get when you hire amateurs. Okay. So the party had started here in Eastalia, and they've begun walking south. And as they've headed south on this dirt road, it's begun to rain. They're getting kind of a steady downpour. Hello, Crash. Thank you for joining. And is reporting live. That is great.
My mic is muted. I had a great joke and it's gone.
Oh, no problem. No problem. And hey, Carlos. So there we go. All right. Yeah. So they've begun walking. It's just a steady downpour, and then it kind of gets that annoying, like it starts to drizzle, and you're like, okay, it's gonna stop, and then it starts raining again. Hey, Lemmy. And then you're just like, ugh. So they've gotten about here where it's with the forest is starting to get a little thicker, and they see a sign for a place called Thalion, and I want to see. Actually, this would be a good chance for a roll. Yeah, you know what? Who would like to make a spout lore roll? I think Sparrow would probably be pretty good at it because you may have come through this way. But I'll let anybody who wants to make the spout lore roll do it. It's up to you guys.
I'll go for it. I've got a pretty good intelligence.
Okay, sounds good.
Five.
Okay. Go ahead and mark your failure down, sir, as an experience.
Yep.
All right. Let's have Sparrow make it. Just
Going through technical difficulties again. My life is out to spite me, guys.
Oh.
I just spent the past minute trying to get the unmute button to unmute.
Okay.
So it's a 2. It is?
Yeah.
Wait. I think it's 6. Okay. So 9.
9. Okay, I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit more here. Okay, a 9 on a spout lore. Okay, I will be able to tell you something interesting. So this town is really, the last couple years has been more of an outpost for bandits. They seem to like to come over the border from here and raid. They tend to raid like the eastern roads here, or some of these southern roads. And we've got another one. Hold on. Okay. And you need to unmute.
Unstoppable. I will continue. And I will make it to this session. I am being played on the phone right now. Back time.
Man, you're really taking this persistent thing to the next level.
And we promise she's not a witness for your location or something like that. So
Yeah.
okay. So let me just kind of go back over what I had said. So it's a former bandit outpost from back when Prencog and his like ruled the land, and it's really just it sits kind of off the road, unassuming. There's really no walls or anything up for it. You just see some old wooden houses, more like cabins. Their sides are just really all beat up from the elements. It's starting to rain harder now. Your options would be to completely avoid it, and then you would have to probably slip around it this way and then come into the country of, how do we pronounce it? Zundrakut? Is that how we just?
Sure.
Is that Zundrakut is how we decided to pronounce it, and we weren't even sure how to say it. Volthanios.
Something like that. Yeah.
All of these names are up for renaming by either folks in the stream or hey, Plaguestein.
What can I say? I'm a broke college student. This is my first time, and I will make it, but it will be a bumpy ride.
Yeah. Sorry. I love this game. But any of these names are up for renaming. So if folks in chat, players, think of a better name, we'll talk about it. That's how we have Eastalia. So I don't even remember what the original name was.
I don't know.
But again, it's starting to rain harder. And so you have some options. You can check out this little place, or you can wander to the sides. What does the mob want to do?
This little place looks sketchy. Something about it.
It's not great, I'll tell you that. It's not great.
Getting a feeling in my scales.
One thing is that if it's like with bandits and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I missed part of that information while I was going through the great technical crisis of 2023. But from where I got, Bandit Town, cool. We could rob them, but we could also move along the way because we do have Jess and Bess.
Right.
So unless we leave Jess and Bess with Killian and Curly, and then we try and see what the three of us can scope out over there and see if it's worth raiding the joint or not, or we could just bypass the thing entirely. I'm honestly a bit put off by having conversations with people now, because I thought I was right with the Duchess, she was totally out of line and she kicked us out, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, my pride was a bit hurt. I thought I was getting that job, and then we got kicked out. I've never wrecked a job. I mean, I've never had a job, but I've never wrecked a job before.
Really? Never?
I mean,
there's a time for everything.
I've worked at the brothel and stuff, but I've never had an employed W-2 job.
What's a W-2?
Will win too. It means I will win against the monarchy who taxes me, and therefore I will commit tax fraud.
Interesting.
Yeah, all the prostitutes sign a W-2 form. I've just never done it because I've never been a prostitute.
And Jessica's no, we get a 1099. We're independent contractors. 1099? Yeah.
Man.
I'd like to find this numerical wizard and end his life.
Taxmodius.
Sherlock Forest. You know what? That's not a bad name, Crash. I might write that down. Sherlock Forest.
Yep.
Okay, I'll write that one down. Okay. While the team talks. So what's it going to be, folks? You going to check out the village, or are you going to skirt to the side?
I'm going to be completely honest. I do want to look at the village, but if I'm getting vetoed, I'm good with getting vetoed.
We are low on supplies.
We could get supplies. Sorry, I am eating dinner right now.
It's fine.
We could get supplies though.
And you could send in Curly and Killian. So what's the worst that could happen to them? Sorry, Q.
We'll take us where the road leads us,
Okay. All right. So it's kind of a steady rain. It's now one of those. It's starting to just chill you to the bone.
I'm used to cold.
I'm huddling against hunger.
Okay. All right. So skipping the village.
Wait.
Didn't we just send in?
I don't know. That's what I want to confirm before we start rolling dice.
If Killian's going in, I think especially Sparrow's gonna want to case the joint and see if it's plausible.
Okay. Okay.
The last time we sent the ranger alone, he wound up upside down, hanging from a tree.
That's why I'm going with him. I'm his guy.
That is a really good
point.
All go
in. I mean.
Okay. Well, let me find his character sheet real quick,
Okay.
and then I'm
Sparrow the chaperone.
gonna let somebody roll for him. So okay, so I think he's gonna try to do defy danger, and he is gonna try to use his dex to get in there. So could someone roll for me 2d6 and then add 1 to it, please?
Who wants the honors of telling Q why his character is dead?
Oh, oh no!
I do. I'll take full responsibility for this one. I may have somebody else do the next one.
Sure.
Okay. That's 10.
10. Okay.
Yahtzee!
Okay. Yep. So yeah, he slides in. You see him kind of have his bow at the ready, and he kind of slinks up to a door, and then kind of pushes it in with his foot, and just kind of goes in like this, and then just kind of wanders in. And you wait a couple seconds.
Curly walks through the wall next to where he just entered.
Yeah. And he kind of a couple seconds later kind of sticks his head out, and he kind of goes,
Okay. Let's go.
okay. Curly kind of stomps for him, like, and she stops, and but Killian's still waving you forward.
How far away am I from Curly?
Probably about 5 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over, pat her head. Come on.
Shakes
Go.
really hard.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, girl. Let's go.
Okay.
Like all the water.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. I didn't think of that.
Okay. You step into a cabin, and he's in there, and you see supplies stocked up in the corner. You see some food, some furs, lots of valuable things for travelers.
5-finger discount. Let's go. I'm stealing.
Now Curly can't get through the door, and she's kind of.
I'll go hang out with her outside.
Okay.
Where are Jessica and Bessica?
They're going wherever you go, and they're complaining about their hair, and they want to get out of the rain. So
I'm gonna go get some furs so Jessica and Bessica can cover their hair, like a well-oiled leather cloak, so that their hair stays intact during travel.
okay.
Maybe like a bonnet.
I'm
They
thinking.
need.
I'm thinking like those old little plastic scarves the old ladies used to wear.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think my grandmother called them babushkas.
Babushkas.
So, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Helga, you step outside, and wrong game. Yes. Yeah. If we had a sanity check in there, I'd occasionally have them roll it.
Yeah.
You step outside, and there is a guy standing in the rain with a bow pointed right at your face. He's like,
Whoa.
"Hi there."
Hey, hi.
And anybody inside the cabin probably sees this now.
I'm not starting any trouble. Don't worry. You can put it down.
No, I don't think so.
What do we do?
And he's like, he looks over at Curly. He says, "Tell the bear to stand down."
I pet her head. All right.
And she's
Sit. Just sit. Okay? Sit. I got this. You're fine. Don't worry. Okay.
And you then see Helga. You then see 3 other men come up. One with another guy with a bow. Another guy with a huge mace. And they're like, "Tell your friends to come out of there slowly."
Okay.
Can I hide?
Okay. I'm gonna
You
back
can, yeah.
up.
Yep.
Towards the
Now
door.
you guys inside, you can hear a little bit over the pounding of the rain. You can hear this being discussed. But yeah, if Sparrow wants to try to hide,
Do that first.
probably sounds like.
Wait, are Jessica and Bessica inside?
Yes. Yeah. Well, they were starting to come in with you, so.
I'm gonna try and shove them behind a bunch of cloaks and be like,
Okay.
dead quiet.
Okay.
And then I hide myself.
Okay. So you hide.
All right. So I'm back towards the door. Like,
Okay.
don't
So
worry.
for
I
her,
have
Okay, that's a cut knife.
freaking battle axe on my back, but
Yeah.
hey, they want you to come out.
Okay. See, so that I can help give Sparrow maybe a chance at a ruse, I'll slither forward, looking a little hesitant and, like I'm not pleased about the situation. I want to, I want to help the ruse here.
okay.
Problem?
Yeah, we don't like you in our storehouse. So why don't you come on out? We'll talk.
Slither out.
Okay. And the guy with the bow orders the guy with the mace to go in, and he's going in, and it doesn't seem like he notices anybody. And he kind of comes back out, and he goes, "I don't see nothing."
Well, talk, human.
He's like, you're gonna come with me, and he gestures over. He kind of gestures with his head over to another cabin. It's a little bit bigger, and now you see there's a light on inside. When you guys walked up, there was no lights, but now you see that there's a light coming from inside, like somebody lit up a candle in there. Come on.
I comply,
Okay.
giving him a withering look as I go.
Yeah, I'll go with, and maybe keep the bear with me
Okay.
if she'll go. Then she will.
Curly's being difficult.
I know. You don't.
And
I know.
Killian does come out with his hands up. He's like, "Come on, girl, let's go." And they take you over to the bigger cabin. Now back in the store cabin, Sparrow and the girls.
All right, I'm gonna make sure the coast is clear. Wait for 5 Kinkleferters until they're gone, and I'm gonna like check the door. Is there like a window to the storehouse, or like is it just?
Yeah. There's.
Is like the coast clear? Like, are they outside?
Yeah. It just has like wooden shutters. You could kind of just peek out, but yeah, you don't see them.
I'm gonna pull like back the cloaks on Jessica and Beth's gonna be like, "Are you broads okay?"
Yeah, we're just really scared.
It's all right. It's totally understandable. You guys did amazing. Bless it. I'll give him like each a kiss on the forehead. I'm like, "It's amazing. You listened to instructions so well." What we're going to do now is that the plan A kind of went bad. So we're going to move on to plan B, which is be careful. And then we're going to execute plan C, which is kill everyone. I'll handle that. What I want you broads to do, right, is take these sacks and fill it with any necessary supplies we might need for the road, right? It'd be rations, it'd be furs. If you see like a nice sword or something, like something real shiny, something, or like, something of worth, feel free to pocket it, right? But we do this in utmost silence, right? Do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What I want you to do, right, is you're going to collect it. I'm going to try and get the broads out.
Okay.
I'll open the door. You guys sneak off and stay in the woods. If I don't come back for you in 2 hours, head without us. Execute plan C. What's plan C? Execute.
You hear, as you step out there, you hear a horse whinny, and if you look to your left, you see 2 horses approaching with 2 figures on them. They're wearing heavy cloaks over their face in the rain.
Go back in.
But you said
Plan D is do not ask questions.
We go back to the main cabin. This is apparently more of a living facility. You see there's a couple bunk beds over in the corners. There is a small kitchen there's a huge fireplace in here. So the place isn't isn't as beat down as it looks. It's the outsides were deceiving. It looks like somebody regularly lives here. And the once you get in, the guy with the bow drops it or puts it down, and then through the front door walk a guy about the same size as these guys. He has kind of like two daggers on his belt, and then steps this huge figure, flips back their hood, and it's this huge woman with short pink hair, and actually has this very nice smile to her face. And she is on the artwork that we had for this issue. So she steps in and she says, did you catch some flies? And that guy with the bow says, yeah, we caught them snooping around in the storehouse. And the woman's, she says, well, they don't look like much harm. And she's like, relax, guys. We just didn't want anyone stealing from us. She says, my name's Betty. And these are my boys.
I'm Helga.
Helga, nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about the circumstances with the whole bow, but can't be too trusting. And Killian introduces himself. And they look over at Sulphurheart.
I am Sulphurheart Crimson Wrath, Keeper of Infernos, the Pyrrhic Prince of Pyres, and Harbinger of the All-Consuming Flame.
Hey, this is Mitch and Murray, and Rick and Harry. Harry's the guy who just came in. So where are your other friends?
Ran off.
We didn't see anybody when we were coming in, and from what we knew when we watched you come in, because unfortunately we did see you guys come in. There were about 5 of you, maybe 6 of you. Yeah, I think 6 of you and the bear. So are they hanging around outside?
Your guess is as good as mine. They're a flighty sort, very slippery. Crash.
That was hard.
That is awesome. The one named Harry kind of goes out and he yells. He says, "You can come on out. We ain't gonna hurt you."
At me?
Well, he yells out. You went back into the other cabin when everybody came up, but now he kind of sticks his head out of the main cabin, is kind of yelling out like, "Hey, you can come on out. No, it's up to you."
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go crawl over to where Jessica and Bessica are in the coats. And kind of like, when you're in the clothing store and you hide behind the clothing rack.
Yeah, nobody can see you there.
Yeah, nobody can see you there.
Invisible.
So I kind of part, and I'm like, okay, Bess. Now they said we can trust them, and they won't hurt us. How did you think these feelings? This one is in a bad situation.
Maybe we should run away. And they have horses. I can hear them, right? They have horses.
Yeah.
Excuse me. She's like, I was drinking a lot before we
Oh,
started.
no, it's totally.
She says, maybe we could just steal the horses and get away from here.
So they've gotten off the horses.
Yeah, they tied them up to like a hitching post or whatever.
All right. Here's the plan. We are going to rob those horses for you, all right? See, the thing is, we's experienced, right? But I would feel really bad if you guys ended up getting, caught in our drama, because, we're experienced with this stuff, and you guys just want to get a great cotton. So what we's going to do, did you pack some of the bag, while we had some time?
Yeah.
All right. Put them bags on. You just got to follow my every fucking steps. You got it,
Okay.
right? Not
Okay,
a
we
peep,
got
not a sound. You are going to be as silent as a fucking mouse in church.
Okay.
All right, now let's get it. So I'm gonna wait till the guy like goes back inside
Okay.
and like just.
And then a car went by. So okay.
Yep.
Or those iron horses I keep hearing
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
Yeah, the stallion.
Okay. So this sounds like it's going to be defy danger to sneak across, and you're going to try to grab one of the horses or untie both horses.
I think it's easier if maybe they ride like one horse,
Okay.
because then we don't have to worry about them getting separated.
There's going to be a lot of people on one horse, but okay.
Oh no, I'm not getting on the horse.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're going to put the two girls on the horse, and
Yeah, 2 girls on 1 horse.
okay, he's a gentleman, so
All right, so I kind of help them on, right?
okay. Well,
Do I
you
roll?
have to make your defy danger first.
Kick for a blessed be, roll the clitoris. I'll let y'all guys know Kinklefoot does come in clutch, because that do be a double 6.
Nice.
Whoa!
Okay. Yep. So so just describe the scene, how you get out there.
All right, it's raining. It's dark. There's a bit of mist coming in from the pitter-patter of all this rain hitting the floor. Sparrow, in his little bird poncho, comes in like a flash, sneaking by to the horses. The girls follow in his footsteps amazingly. They're thieves of their own making. Nothing in their bags make any noise. They get up to the horse. He rubs it gently. The horse looks at him. He looks at the horse. There's an interaction going on. Unspoken language, a message that is being translated to each other. The horse knows he has to get these women to safety. It is his one duty. He is a gentle steed. I escort the ladies on top of the horse. I give them each a pat and kiss on the cheek. And I say, Kinklefoot will be with you, right? And I tell them to go to the main road and wait there for a few hours, right, by the coast of the woods. And if we don't come back by tomorrow, it's like me in the process of, as I go by, rain down, and I tell them to wait there. If you don't come back in a day, just go to Grey Garden, all right?
Okay. All right.
And I lead the horse into a steady, silent trot, and I turn to the cabin.
Okay.
And he looks at me, and I
That
look
sounds
at him.
tired tonight.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So you go to the cabin, and all this has happened while they were having their intro with Betty. So the guy Harry, who had stuck his head out and had called out, he then turns around and goes, Betty? And she's like, what is it, Harry? We're missing a horse. She's like, you tied him up, right? And he's like, I she's like, well, go out there and look. Okay. So now Harry comes wandering out, and Sparrow is the darkness itself. Has managed to skulk about, and exactly, and has a
Perched in the corner.
Yep. Tell me, does he climb up on one of the buildings, or what does he do?
I climb a pigeon bird perch. This is my crow's nest. This is my spot. This be
Okay.
my joint now.
Okay.
And like Batman lightning flash behind me.
Oh, it's
Like the camera pans up and you can't see anything. It's all silhouetted, and then lightning flashes and you see Sparrow.
Little flash of
Oh,
gold.
that's so cool.
And-
My silhouette. And
and-
behind me.
And Harry comes out and he's kind of looking around. He doesn't think to look up.
They never do. And they never will, because that's their last mistake, dog.
Are you going to attack, or are you just waiting?
I'm a wait. I'm an equal
Okay.
opportunity kind of guy,
Okay. Okay. And Harry stomps back. He's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Now inside, you're sensing a little bit of something's going on outside. and perhaps your one of your friends.
I want that to be my slogan. That's my slogan now. Crash. I'm marketing that.
Copy it down before.
Yep, write it down before it goes.
Oh,
Oh, here. Yeah, you
Oh
can
my
get
God.
it. I think you can get out of the comments.
Mhm.
that's so cool.
Yeah, inside you guys sense something's going on, and a horse has disappeared, and you haven't seen Sparrow or the girls yet. And Killian kind of looks at everybody and looks over at Sulphurheart and gets the feeling that something's already being planned. He smells sulfur,
Ooh,
perhaps
Sorry.
brimstone.
Sorry.
it's after effects of that demon.
Please don't bring that up. So far, it's just gonna slither over to the fireplace and start drying himself off and enjoying the heat.
And Betty kind of comes in and she places her axe down. She says, if your friend is out there, which maybe they're not, maybe they've already stolen our horse and left, we really don't mean them any harm. In fact, I'm slightly impressed that you managed to steal a horse without us looking. But again, that's just assuming that your friend is out there, that maybe they've already abandoned you.
I wouldn't know. I've been in here.
It's a good point.
Yep.
So
I don't know what happened out there. I've been here the whole time. You've been watching me.
good point. Yeah. She's like, you're a big girl. Where are you from?
Winter Spring. It's way up
Winter
north.
Spring.
Yep.
I heard of it.
Mhm.
I'm from a little further east.
Mm.
But and I was thinking maybe we could all work together.
To do what?
Just various jobs that can be done. But we need to have an understanding that we're going to work together. So if you're interested in a job, Killian's going to...
Depends on what the job is.
Well, it's... I guess it's stealing, as you could call it. Let's just cut through the shit, shall we?
Mm.
It's you familiar with the town of Volthenhaus?
Haven't heard of that one. Mm-mm.
It's that one with the really long name. It's right over the border.
Okay.
It's a supply depot that the Zundrokut government maintains. There was a time that they had posted soldiers along the border here before everything settled down. They had posted some soldiers along the border because they were concerned that the warlord Prenkog would maybe eventually try to invade south, try to take more land. So they left a nice fully stocked depot there, just in case, they say. I say that's bullshit. Nobody just leaves a fully stocked depot all the time there. But anyway, we were thinking about going by and seeing what they had to what they might have that we can steal you.
Crash, you are what makes this game. You are why I did this.
Right down to the letter.
So if you're interested,
Maybe let me talk to my friends and see what they think.
yeah.
Group huddle.
Yeah.
And now, Sparrow, you really can't hear any of this because you're out in the rain.
Oh, man.
Now, if you wanted to try to leap to the other roof, and then maybe crawl down the roof, and then try to attempt to listen at the door, you could.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Let's let's see what possibly you could do for something
my.
like that.
And I'm built different. I'm built like a
That
bird.
sounds like that sounds like defy danger to me. But
Defy
that's gonna
danger.
be using your dex. So
Dex, that's +2, baby. Fly like a butterfly, kill like a bee.
sort of. So,
That's a 10 + 2. 12.
Mhm.
Nothing but 12s, baby.
nice. Okay.
I know,
Yeah.
like a
Just
2 after
tell me. Why don't you describe how you do it?
I am the little bird that tweets in the night. I am the 5 fingers that find discounts everywhere. I do be that man, that dog, that brother, dark wing sparrow. And I leap forth, poncho flying out. And it's this epic moment of yet again rain, thunder, my eyes flashing, a little bit of lighting. It's a little bit overused at this point, but it still hits. And I kind of attach like my bear trap as like a little chain as I'm leaning down to the door, and I press down and I'm leaning like right over it, like it looks like I'm standing on the wall, and I'll just be there like smooth criminal Michael Jackson on the wall, like ready to dance away. And I'm like, oh yeah, I am him. Like
And
Sparrow
you-
is having the biggest ego moment right now. Like honestly, guys, you are not going to be able to stop me after this.
At that moment, Sparrow really couldn't actually fly.
The poncho was merely decoration, Sparrow. It does not give you flight capabilities.
As you get into your superhero landing with the trap and everything, you hear the woman saying, kind of discussing the deal, and then you heard Helga said, "Okay, well let me talk about it with my friends." So this is where the characters minus Sparrow discuss.
Right.
So
Yeah, so I'm gonna I'm not sure where they're all at in the room, but I know Sulfahart's by the fire, right?
yeah,
I'll let out a tweet.
they'll.
Oh.
Do you do that?
Never mind. No, that seems kind of
Okay.
suspicious.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They'll be outside now. Yeah.
I'll give you one chance on that one to reverse
The next
that.
time.
Yeah, next time. Yeah, they
We'll
hear it.
practice it. We'll practice it, guys. I'll make it.
Yeah, why don't you guys go over to where Sulfarheart is by
Yeah.
the fire?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there, like warm my hands at the fire, and be like, "All right, what do you think of that?"
Depends on the payment. What do we get out of this?
I don't know.
Other than an immediate exit from our current situation.
Maybe. I mean, they seem not. It's not quite honest, but I mean, they want to loot the place. I think.
Killian's just kind of rubbing his hands, like, I think they sound like they're being legit. I mean, we probably would have done the same thing to somebody else if we caught them snooping around at our stuff.
Yeah.
And they're definitely more organized than we have.
Right.
And I've seen 2 horses so far. He's like, that with the rain, I couldn't quite smell as good, but I swear one of those buildings out there might have been a barn. So they might have more horses.
That's possible.
So
Yeah.
we'll play our cards close to the chest for now. And if an opportunity shows itself to continue as arranged, so be it. And if not, well, a lot of accidents could happen during a raid.
That's true. Okay.
I mean, I don't want to kill
Break.
anybody for no reason, but just not,
And okay, so you go back over to talk to Betty.
Yeah. Okay. I think we came to the conclusion that we're in.
Excellent. Tell you what, we'll split whatever we find 50-50 with you,
Yeah. All right.
because you look like you got some muscle here.
Yeah. That's
So,
we're kind of
that's-
known for that from Winter Spring. Yeah.
and from what we can tell about this place, we weren't seeing a lot of guards or anything. So,
Okay.
but yeah, all right. So, all I need my horseback.
I have no idea where your horse is. I've been in here with you the whole time.
I think it'd be advantageous maybe if you guys go out and look for for your horse.
And I was just getting dry too.
Well, you're gonna get wet again because we're going looking for a horse now.
But consider it a goodwill gesture that kind of puts a square. So.
All right, and I go out into the rain.
Okay.
Again. Start looking around.
Okay.
Do I see Sparrow?
Wait to see if Sparrow wants to be seen.
That's why I'm asking if I see her.
He is the darkness.
Mhm. Do I see anything if I look up?
Yeah.
What are
There's
you doing?
flash of lightning.
Yeah. What are you doing? Just
I stole the horse.
what? Oh no.
Give it to Jessica and Jessica.
Where are they?
I told them to run away. But they went that way.
Okay, just come down here, okay? Just
No, I'm the little bird that tweets in the night. The 5 fingers that find discounts everywhere. Dark
Yeah.
Sparrow, I haven't had my cool entrance yet.
Sparrow.
I'm not here. I'm not here, man.
All right. Well, they said they'd split whatever we get with them.
Oh, that's all you have to say, man.
Yeah.
And I go down and I'm like, what's up? Nice working with you.
Okay. And you now see the large woman who was talking,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Come on in."
Do I
Like,
have to
you're-
come in?
You're fine. Come on.
Oh, okay.
I gotcha.
That's true.
Yeah.
The crash.
I got the moves.
She says, "Yeah, you're pretty clever. You guys have impressed me so far. But all I need is my horse back."
So the thing is, I take things. I'm not really in the habit of like returning them. And so, but I do get where you're coming with this one. Problem is, right? You were not wrong with your count.
Concern to name.
But the whole problem is that we have like 2 people who are really like not combat oriented, and like I told them to take the horse and like skedaddle because like I didn't want to put them in danger. Yeah.
And while I can appreciate that, you still have my property. So, how about
We could try and
this?
find a. Oh, you got a odd thing. Okay.
She's like, I could. See, the problem is lately horses are more valuable out here than people. We got plenty of people. We don't got enough horses around here. So,
I kind of feel like a threat.
what to do? And she kind of paces around the room a little and picks up her axe.
Uh-oh.
And she's like, I'm gonna keep, and looks over at Killian, I'm gonna keep him here until you come back with my horse.
He's our best chance of finding said horse.
Yeah, it's true.
Tell you what, why don't I stay here? I'm not cut out for this kind of work.
Fair enough. She's like, have a seat by the fire and just make yourself comfortable. I'm sure this won't take long.
Yeah.
Well,
Swift jump.
get to it.
I'm gonna go over to Silverheart and just be like, brother, it'll be fine. We've got you. And in the back of like his robes, I'm gonna slip Killian's knife, like down it, and be
Okay.
like,
Do you see what I'm staring intently at you about?
and I'm gonna like look him dead in the eye and be like, and then I'm gonna
Killian.
leave. It doesn't happen.
Killian brushes up against Sparrow and goes, we could take the other horse.
Yeah, but like, I don't want to.
I'd rather have another horse than Silverheart anyway.
Okay, you know, he absolutely sucks. Like he's like, you know, he's like a rash on the dick, right?
He's a
But, like,
psycho.
I'm gonna go out and look for the horse.
let Helga do things on her own. It's
And
just
he's
like
like-
really misogynistic of us to make her do all the work.
And so Killian just shrugs and goes, "All right, whatever. I tried."
I'm going after Helga.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, yes, you're gonna go stomping out into the cold, wet rain again. It's dark now, so you know generally the direction that you sent them.
Mm.
So, hold on.
Oh no!
Right.
It won't happen again. That's the best part.
Well, so then, really, yeah, Killian could use his hunting and tracking to begin finding some information about how to find them. What I'd like someone to do is to roll 2d6
I'll do
and
it.
then add 2 to that, please.
I got
Are
a
we
6
allowed
and a
to
5
aid him?
plus 2.
Oh, hold on. Who's
Sorry.
rolling?
I just rolled. So I don't know if anyone else did.
Okay.
You rolled.
Oh,
I was
I
asking
rolled
if you
last
did.
time.
All right,
Okay.
I rolled. I got a 6 and a 5 plus 2, I guess.
Okay, so 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All right.
right.
Yeah, he is able to pick up tracks despite the mud, heading back towards the main road, like where you guys had come in, the kind of that muddy road from East Alia.
Okay. So that's where
So-
they're at, probably.
Mhm. Okay. So you start heading that way. We're probably going to
Yep.
need to make a couple rolls
Sure.
to successfully do this. So why don't somebody else roll the wisdom, or excuse me, roll the 2d6 plus add 2.
Awooga. All right, guys.
Your
I'm the
turn.
sacrificial lamb. Okay, it's plus 2?
Mhm.
So that's 4 and a 4, so 8 plus 2 is a 10.
Dang!
Okay. All right.
All the good
So-
rolls are going to the absentee.
So yeah. So
No,
not-
literally, it's so stressful. We can't mess him up, guys.
yeah.
Mm.
As you're kind of wandering about a little bit, but then you do hear a horse neigh, and you do manage to go stomping through the mud and the underbrush. You find Jessica and Beska huddling near the horse, like, "All right, come on, let's go."
My beautiful broads, you have done amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm just going to go scoop him in for a hug. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, you guys did amazing. You
I'm
guys
gonna go
did
get the
amazing.
reins on the horse and start
Yeah,
like
yeah.
moving it. Come on, you. Let's go
And
back.
then,
Nay, I say, you said
no.
They're like, "Okay, we're gonna go, right?"
So we have now moved on to Plan E, which is even though plans A through D were like, kill, execute, blah, blah, we have decided to make a truce, as you can say, bargain a deal with these people. And so we are going to, rather than let you go off on your own to the elements, return the horse to them because they are holding Killian hostage and it makes me mad. We're going to go back and we're going to figure shit out. I mean, they're not going to hurt us. And if they do, I do be Sparrow Darkwing. Nobody fucks with me.
Oh, shit. Oh, we really don't want to go back there, but
But you'll
All
be in
right.
a warm cabin with a fire. You can dry your hair. They've got furs. They've got food.
They'll be fine. They're
Alright.
not gonna attack.
I'll give you my
Okay.
chain. I'll give you my whip if you need it for protection.
okay, all right. They kind of begrudgingly get back up on the horse. The horse isn't real thrilled either, but
Mm.
okay. So then probably 20 minutes, slomping back through the rain.
Mhm.
Sulphurheart, to their word, they do not do anything to you. They start to cook some food. Don't really offer you any at the moment, but they kind of go about their business, and then eventually the rest of the trash mob arrives.
Would there be a brief moment for me to interact with Betsy in the meantime, in the interim?
Sure. Yep. Betty. Yep.
Or Betty. Yep.
Yep.
Thank you. Betsy.
And she's like, "It's Betty, but what can I do for you?"
So sorry. I was just I wanted to pass the time. maybe ask a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
Just curious, how long have you and your sorties been stationed out here?
Oh, off and on, about 9 months, I'd say.
9 months. Is 9 months, where does that fall in terms of the game and when the Baron?
It would have been legit because you were, I think, held prisoner for like a couple months. So it sounds about right because she would have been down away really from where the warlord was.
And ever done any work up north?
It's canon. And she says, nah, we try to stick to kind of this end. We weren't really looking to work for anybody else. We kind of enjoy our autonomy over here, as you could say.
And could you tell me, and I'll gaze into her eyes to make direct eye contact, what fuels the flames of your desire?
Wow.
You'll give me fire.
Okay. Let's see. So
Stilfrard's eyes go yellowish and start doing like the coughing.
Okay.
Like rings.
She says, we just enjoy living off the land, taking what we can, and answering to no one.
I can respect that. Anyway, I'll let you get back to what you were doing. And he'll just kind of lay sanguine style over by the... I don't know what this is. Slither. Kind of curls
Slither
up.
and slay.
I'm going to definitely have to get some more art from you of Silver. I think I want to get one of him just like coiled up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Other
exactly.
people's
The living off the land, other people's stuff. I mean, so they're not Robin Hood. I mean, there's nothing necessarily noble about what they do. They just,
They're Robin though.
yeah, they're Robin and they're hoods, but they're
Yeah,
not
well.
Robin Hood.
More like Hood Robin.
So the rest of the trash mob show up, and Betty turns and looks. Our horse thief.
It's actually a Sparrow Darkwing, but
Sparrow
you can call me
Darkwing.
any name.
Ah. You from Grey Garden?
How the fuck do you know that?
Oh, I just caught the attitude. It just screamed Grey Garden.
Oh. Yeah, we've got like our own representing this like fucking merch, we read about it.
Yeah.
Now I'm nervous. What the hell?
So, well, I'm glad your friends could talk you into coming back. So,
Well, you Killian, so.
oh
wait, no, the head's off. Right.
Are we in agreement that you guys can help us out with a job?
I think we agree.
50-50, even Steven.
You're not squeamish about having to hurt people, are you?
Depends.
Depends on what.
The only thing that screams is my enemies.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, my group is mostly peaceful. We try not to kill everyone.
I sense a weak link in the chain.
What do you mean weak link? Helga's the strongest person around.
That's not what she means, but yeah, I know. I can carry stuff.
Like this team.
Can you slack a doorknobs? No. Sorry. It's one of my favorite Simpsons references.
Can you make him?
Yeah.
Anyway, says, all right, well, when we're in it, we'll see if we can count on you or not.
We do our best work when we're not on empty stomachs, by the way.
Well, of course. And she points to the kitchen.
So no head? Damn.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they have like a whole, I think the term was larder of salted meats and some veggies and some fruit and stuff like that. And you guys actually get your first best meal in
Wow.
days.
Yeah, I'll be making a salad over here.
Silver bar. Sorry, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say raspberry vinaigrette, all the stuff on hand. A bit of like feta cheese, almonds.
Well, they're out of that. They're out of that. You're gonna.
Queso fresco.
That's one reason they're going on a supply run.
They need more.
They need more cheese.
Okay.
There's a horrible crunching sound in the corner as Silverheart eats the meat, bones and all. They just
Wow.
All right. And they'll allow you to. There's no really room in the this cabin for you. You could go sleep in the supply room, or there is a barn out there. And we trust you with our horses. You don't want to go stealing anything from me. That'd be a bad idea. We're on the same level, right, Sparrow?
I mean, you is taller than me, but metaphorically, we do be standing on same pedestals, or whatever it be.
Okay, I think I can trust you then. And it bids you adieu, and you guys can go sleep wherever you like, and you'll be getting up early.
Okay. So I know
really
that.
No, you go first.
I know that I snore really loud, and I want my friends to get a good rest. So I'm going to go with the bear into the stable.
Okay.
And sleep there because we both snore, so it'd be fine.
Okay. I was curious if he snores louder. There
we go.
Exactly.
Find my horse.
Just hold up an apple and it resonates and shows you the direction.
Okay. Where's everybody else sleeping?
I'm thinking supply room with the two Essicas.
Okay.
And I'm just going to try and make sure it's very comfortable, or as comfortable as I can make it for them, because I feel really bad about the whole stressful situation that we dragged them into. And so I'm going to make them the fluffiest fur bed and give them lullabies and tell them stories until they fall asleep and not stress. I'll do anything.
They snuggle up next to Sparrow, and then there's Silverheart and Killian looking at each other like, all right, which corner are you taking?
This one.
Okay. Slither.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you guys need to do before you go to sleep, or do we
I need to steal back Killian's knife.
You left it on my person.
Yeah, I gave it to you in case you had to do something while we left.
Oh, I thought it was a threat, like you were holding it to my back.
No, I was slipping it in your shirt, so in case you needed it.
Oh.
Are you going to ask for it back, or are you going to just take it back?
I'm taking it back. Nobody's supposed to know I have Killian's knife.
Okay. Roll tricks of the trade. So that's going to be adding your dex.
Ruh-roh. Okay, not bad ruh-roh, but still ruh-roh 7.
Okay. Silverheart, you feel his hand. At the small of your back.
This is
Reach
not
out and
what you think it
snatch
is.
the wrist.
Yep.
This is really not what you think it is. I don't think about you like that, man.
I thought I felt a little something extra. What's so special about this knife?
And Killian kind of sits up, like, "What's going on?"
No, and it's just a little game of take and return. I slipped in one of my knives and just went back. Give me the fucking knife.
First, I want you to do a little something for me.
Oh, you fucking dick.
How about say out loud, I was wrong. I'm not the greatest. Sofa Heart is the greatest.
I will be right back. Keep going, please.
You mangy, flea-bitten, wrinkly, testicle-looking slug, I swear to God.
Now that doesn't sound like what I asked you to say.
I see how it is. I see how it is. I, Sparrow Darkwing, was wrong. And I am not, in fact, the greatest. I am the greatest of all time. I am the GOAT. And I was just trying to make sure Killian didn't find out that you had it on you, you know? Do you a simple favor, but now that you've got it.
Not too concerned about that. The funny thing about metal, this is a nice looking make. I wonder how long it'll take to melt.
Yeah, when Killian finds out about it, I'm sure it's your neck he's gonna string, not mine. Because, I mean, it never touched me. It was all on your back, and that metal's on your hands, so...
If you come near me again, you will have a stump.
If you ever try and embarrass me like that again, after I do you a damn solid by taking a demon out of your fucking slimy ass, I will wring you like a pair of wet panties, you fucking understand me? And I'm gonna try and like yank the knife out.
I'm gonna try to hold on to it.
That sounds almost like a contested, I guess, strength roll, maybe?
Strength? Oh man. Is it
Yeah.
any of our suits? Jeff, what do you have for strength?
Oh, it's shit. Don't worry.
Mine too, don't worry.
-1.
Yeah.
Mine is a -1 too!
Yeah, just go ahead and make a contested strength roll.
Oh wait, never mind, it's a -1.
Just
9.
or your strength modifier, so.
Just like the worst kind of like pathetic, like takes way too long. Like they're both struggling. It's 7 for me.
Okay.
Big bodied, I eat
7
my
versus
greens.
8.
Okay, yep, so she pulls it back. Or he pulls it back. Maybe cut your hand just a little bit, trying to pull it out. So.
Suck my dick. And I'm gonna put it back in my punch-out. And I'm gonna go back to the ladies and fall asleep and be like, no, will you stand?
When you turn your back,
Oh no.
I ignite flame in my hands with burning brand.
Oh, shit's getting real.
So that's a 7. So I get to choose 1. I'm gonna remove the dangerous tag.
Okay.
And Sparrow, you're just going to feel a cold, slimy, mucusy grip on your forearm a split second before you feel an intense heat as I just do a little flash fire on your arm.
Does she drop the dagger? Or she dropped the knife?
I'm not even trying to get the knife anymore.
Okay.
I'm just making
Okay.
a point.
Okay.
Sparrow finna breathe. Right? And he going,
Jessica's like,
look up.
are you gonna let him get away with that? Beat his ass. Tell him who's in charge.
I appreciate it, ladies. I do get it. But sometimes men just like to like it even. And I don't know. Having a little sunburn on my arm ain't really gonna take a hit to my pride. So you have a good night, Sofa Heart. And I hope that no accidents befall you when you sleep. God forbid they do. And he's gonna go back to bed.
Okay.
I thought as much. Slithers back.
What the fuck do I have in my pocket? Why don't I have better poisons?
Killian is for the most part really hasn't kind of caught on what's going on. He's just sleepy, and but is kind of laying down, kind of keeping one eye open, trying to keep one eye open to watch them until he finally just passes out. This is also the best night's sleep you guys have gotten in quite a while either. So, okay. We're going to go to the next morning. I am not going to do the whole raid section without Q. I want to make sure that he's involved in it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to wrap a couple things up here. Okay. Do a couple things, and then we may end up early, but I'd prefer to wait for him. I think that'd be more fun.
Yeah, it would be.
So, okay. So, you're going to get up the next morning. And amazingly, one of the bandits, Murray, one of the big guys, is cooking the next morning. With a little apron on, he's cooking. He's got like flapjacks going, and sausage and eggs and chicken eggs, and all sorts of stuff. And he seems to be, can't go raiding on an empty stomach. So he invites everybody in and grab a plate.
All right.
And have whatever you want. Looks over at Helga, is like, what's wrong?
Vegetarian. Most of my people are.
He's crunk. He's like,
oh yeah, it's all come together.
He's like, might have some kale.
That'll work. Yeah.
Some tomatoes.
Tomatoes, wonderful. Yeah, do and that. That'd be great.
Yeah, and he will whip you up something. For bandits, they're really not. Yeah, my spinach puffs. That's awesome. For bandits, they seem to be relatively friendly people. Just seems, the Betty's boys do tend to stay kind of at one table. Betty does come over and sit down with the group. Says, "So did you have a good evening?"
Yeah, slept well.
And looks over at Sparrow. He's like, "What's happened to your arm there?"
Not much. A little bit of tussle with a candlestick.
There weren't any candles in there.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, this smells delicious.
It is good, isn't it?
Yeah. What's inside? Can you tell me a bit about it?
She's like, just fresh ingredients.
Sounds great. I'll get a plate for Jessica and Bessica. I wanted to give them a little bit more time to sleep in.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to them.
Yeah, I'll just let them take a bit of a rest over there. I'll probably bring them some food. Get me on grub.
Okay. All right. So everybody else is eating? How about Silverheart?
Oh, yeah. Like chowering down, glaring at everybody.
Okay. Yeah, Sparrow. So when you're done eating, you're gonna go out and see the girls, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll take my plate. Not in a mood to sit anywhere near Silverheart, and I'll just go back into the cabin and bring our plates and be like, "Breakfast is served, my ladies."
The girls are gone.
Oh my god. I mean, low-key, I get it. Is there a note or anything?
I wish there was a spot hidden in this game.
Wrong game.
Yeah, wrong game. Yeah. Well, you find something kind of scribbled on a like an old invoice or something like that. It says, "Sorry, Sparrow. We're just too afraid of that woman. They just seem too nice to trust." We'll meet up with you again down the road.
I mean, best interest. And I might not actually eat from the cooking pot. I'm gonna just eat from my rations
Okay.
and bring the bowls back. Like I'll throw my bowl out back
Mhm.
behind the cabin and give the other two bowls and be like, the girls decided they was going to just walk and meet us maybe along the way somewhere else. So you've got extra portions. Thanks.
You said they did leave? That's what I'm trying to...
Yeah. They
Okay.
left.
Okay, no. Out of character, so I was making sure that's what you said. Okay. All right, and they're like, so where did they go?
We was all heading back, homewards, and this really just isn't the joint for them. I mean, they're dead-ass civilians, like not great for a ride.
That's a bit of a wrinkle.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't really like people who have seen me knowing where I camp all the time.
Well, you know what worry, a whore's lips are sealed, so...
Oh, there's ways to keep them sealed permanently. She's like, let's finish our breakfast and then we'll discuss it.
I'm not sure I want to. You're not touching Jessica or Bessica.
Well, I think they kind of made up their own minds now. Aren't they big girls who can kind of handle themselves?
Yeah, they're big girls who don't need a bigger woman coming after them for some hunt down because we're doing a 50-50 raid. It's really just not the slice of the pie you want to be eating.
Let's see.
Have I done it again, guys? Fuck.
Okay.
Oops, it's again.
Betty looks at you, and she is trying to basically guess your alignment. And you have a thing called flexible morals.
I do!
So when someone tries to detect your alignment, you can tell them any alignment you want because you're chaotic. So right now, standing up for these girls probably doesn't really fit your alignment. But you can try to play and see if you can fool her into being, because right now you're like, oh no, we need to defend them. We need to, nobody's going to hurt my girls.
Yeah. Homegirls, King of unite! Come in! Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna try and convince her that I am a lawful thief.
A lawful thief. Okay, so you are Robin Hood. And she says, let's see how the job goes. And then if I think you're on the level, I won't need your girls back.
Yeah, we'll see after the job.
By the way, the food is normal. There's nothing wrong with the food. Nobody gets sick. Nobody feels anything. So.
Darkwing is out here catching just in cases.
I thought we were going to have another indigestion episode all over again.
Oh no!
There's no enema.
Nope. There is nothing with the food, and they're eating the same food that was served to you. So, yep, nothing's.
All right.
So, I think that's probably where we're going to stop for tonight because we need to next get into the planning. They're going to give you some info on the job, that kind of thing, and I'd rather Q be with us for that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, what we'll do is we'll do our end of session, and let's look at how people did with their playing their alignment and other fun things like that. So, since we got a little time, why don't we just do that now? I think the bonds. I think the bonds probably. I don't see any changes to the bonds.
I think there needs to be a new bond for how me and Silverheart are having beef.
Could be. Yeah, you could
The
switch that.
kitchen is cooking up drama.
Yeah.
So I don't know if if this just becomes an escalation, but the one that we established was Sparrow has seen me at my lowest, and one turn deserves another.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think, yeah, you know what? I think that is pretty fair.
So I don't know if we feel like that got resolved or that got escalated.
I think it gets escalated. I don't see it going away.
Yeah.
I see it
I think
getting
it
more
got
intense.
Because I didn't get the satisfaction of having you grovel. So
Yeah. So
Takes a lot more to get me to beg, baby.
I think
he's playing.
I don't know if Sparrow totally played his alignment. He was more lawful and maybe neutral. So chaotic, I think, would have been maybe come back and set the barn on fire or something like that. So I think they showed a different side of the character, though.
I love playing a chaotic character and being like, oh my god, I'm so crazy right now. And I'm like, actually, all my decisions have been neutral. But they are chaotic at times.
Well, in a way to me, that's chaotic because today he's acting, defending. The next episode he's, hey, screw you, I'm going off and doing this. So to me, that's chaos. Like you can't. So I probably would give you at least 1 point for that. In a way that you were chaotic to me. That definitely Helga, neutral, but still. You didn't really teach anyone the ways of your people, but I still.
I don't know them well enough yet.
Yeah. And Sulphur Heart is definitely evil, so definitely 1 point. 1 point to House Sulphur Heart.
Yay!
So I don't think a lot was resolved today. So I think most you guys maybe have like 2 each for today. So
all right.
Where does that put everyone at?
Let me see.
I want to say Helga's got to be at least at 8 by now.
I'm at a 7 right now.
Well, adding the 2 you got from today would probably put you at 9.
Okay.
And then Sulphur Heart?
That's 12 for me.
Okay, so you're already over the 1.
Wow.
Okay. All right. And so I think what we'll do is maybe before we start the next episode, we'll have you guys level up to level 2. We'll do all that, and then we'll continue that from there. Because like I said, I don't want to do too much without Q here. So and I'll give him 2 points for just being around. So okay, all right. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Any thoughts from anybody? How you guys feeling?
It was great. This was great.
Yeah.
Okay,
this was
good.
such an intense session. I loved it. Like this was like the escalation till we get to like that little climax point.
As Kinkelferter says, right?
You gotta build it up. This is the foreplay, guys.
You just gotta keep edging, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
Keep it guessing. Is it coming? Is it not?
Oh wow. Okay.
Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying what you're seeing. This video, like. Anybody have anything they want to plug? We'll start with Jen.
Yep, I always have something to plug. So I'm the host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast, which is about the Diablo games, primarily Diablo 4 right now, because that just hit, and sometimes about the company and whatever else is going on around it. You can find it at shatteredsoulstone.com. New episodes come out every Saturday, and you can also find it at Shattered Stone on Twitter.
Okay. And Jeffrey, anything going on?
I got a few things going on, but they're not quite at the point where I can like direct anybody to where they're happening. So I'll keep everybody posted.
Sounds good. And Vivi, anything going on?
So as per usual, I never have anything true to really sponsor, but today I am plugging the Hokey Pokey Clinic, a place where you can turn your life around. So go ahead, find yourself a Hokey Pokey Clinic and do what's best for you. Kinkelferter it up.
That's awesome.
Is that why you made a Hokey Pokey reference at the very beginning there?
Yes.
That is.
Yeah. Because when you had fallen out, I said, well, that's what the Hokey Pokey gets you. You just, that's what it's all about. So.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm sorry, we missed a couple comments from folks who want to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and as usual, may the warming God be with you.
Aw.
All right. Good night, my friends, and we will see you next week. Bye.